I'm the Messianic Torah dude, and this week I made treats for Tisha B'Av. Tisha B'Av, or the 9th of Av, is one of the most solemn Jewish holidays. So I don't really feel right cracking too many jokes about it and doing funny cutaways. But one of the things I wanted to talk about was what Tisha B'Av means and kind of help us to understand it a little bit more. Tisha B'Av is the day that we mourn for a number of terrible things that have happened to the Jewish people. The three most important of which are the Israelites listening to the bad reports of the 10 spies, the destruction of the first temple, and the destruction of the second temple. We mourn each of these events, but there's more to what we're mourning than just the tragedy that struck us. The first thing that we mourn, the listening to the bad report of the 10 spies, is an example of a time when the people refused to trust the Lord. Their lack of faith led to 40 years of wandering in the desert and an entire generation never getting to see the promised land. The destruction of the first temple came as a result of the constant disobedience of the people, and their disobedience leading into idolatry and all kinds of wickedness. And the people refused to listen to the words of the prophets that would repeatedly say, if you repent and turn to the Lord will turn to you. The Lord will draw close to you. The destruction of the second temple came as a result of the people not listening to the Lord. When the Lord sent Yeshua, the Messiah, too many of the people didn't listen and didn't pay attention and didn't follow him. So, as we mourn on Tisha B'Av, the three things we're really mourning are the times when we ourselves don't put enough faith in the Lord. The times when we disobey the Lord. And the times when we don't listen to the Lord. But the good thing about Tisha B'Av, and the good thing about every fast, is at the end of the fast, there's a breaking of the fast. And that reminds us that no matter what wickedness is in our past, there's always a brighter tomorrow because of Yeshua the Messiah. I'm the Messianic Torah dude. Shalom, and stay in the Word.